Hello, good people. I haven't made a video for a long time. There have been many reasons for that. There was a period of time where I was transitioning, moving from a house to a flat, which I did. And at that time, I was living with my then partner, my wife, who since that time I have actually split from. I am now living in another place altogether, and I have moved in with someone else. So there have been a lot of changes. A lot of things have happened, I guess, in a relatively sort of short period of time. So I haven't had the inclination, if you like, to make a video. Many reasons, I think, because I think it was just kind of coming to terms with all the changes that were going on in my life, and transitioning from one sort of situation to another. So a lot of monumental changes in my life in a very short space of time. So I'll just leave that where that is. You know, it's very difficult, I think, when you're in a long relationship with somebody and it comes to an end. And I think there is a huge period of sort of reflection and re-evaluating, you know, who you are, what you want, where you're going. As with all sort of big life-changing events, and that's definitely one of them. On a positive note, I'm here in the workshop, and this beast that you can see just here is a very beautiful double bass, which I have just done a repair on, and I have set the neck because it came away completely. And it was a really lovely project, and probably about as big a project as I'm going to get musical instrument wise, because it is quite big. So you can see the top there, panning down to the side. It is a beautiful double bass. I think it's European. There's no maker's mark, but there's just something about the look of it. The neck is incredibly heavy. It is all one solid piece. There's normally like a separate piece on the back of the heel here. You know, it sometimes comes in 2 or 3 sections to reduce the size of the piece of maple that they need for the actual neck. But this one is just one piece, so it was a huge piece of wood originally that they carved that out of. Really beautiful. Absolutely wonderful for me as a bass player to have to work on an instrument like this. So I used to have one. I would love to have another one. So that is going back to the customer tomorrow, and she is a gigging musician, so really thrilled to have been able to repair that and get it back on the road for her. So yeah, I guess a lot of changes. Maybe that's the theme. Maybe that's the theme of this video. There certainly seem to be a lot of changes going on around the world. I'm sort of mindful of the fact that, you know, at a glance, it seems completely mad in the world and completely chaotic. And I think it's down to all of us to just try and create a little bit of calm, a little bit of tranquility, a little bit of peace, a little bit of love, you know, in whatever we do. Certainly for me, coming into the workshop and being around other sort of creative people, other artists, is a really positive thing. It feels good to actually be working with wood and working with my hands and doing something in that way. I think it's a very basic, essential element to life, and it's something that I would encourage people to do. At any opportunity, if you can, get some tools, take up a hobby, do something like that, because I think it will reconnect you with the world and being positive. So I think that's where I'm at, really. I don't think I've got anything sort of deeper or sort of more profound to say than that. So I will leave you all in peace. Cheers, everyone, and I will talk soon.